Hello everyone. So I haven't been uploading in a while, mostly because I've been focusing on tournaments. I did actually win first place in the OLS tournament and I got top 4 in the RCO tournament. Sadly, I didn't do well in the seasonal tournament, which is the most important one to do well in. I got 3 wins and 2 defeats. And basically in this tournament you need to win 5 matches in a row to get top cut. You lose one, you're basically out. So it was unfortunate. Hopefully I do well in the next seasonal. As for the new cards, I'm really hyped for the new cards, the Shurima expansion. And I find it funny that I was talking with a couple of friends about the Nexus having the tough ability, and now we see Lissandra actually giving the tough ability to the Nexus. One champion though I really want to play is Renekton. I saw the level up animation, it was just outstanding. The animation was really good, so I'm hyped for that. And just seeing the new cards made making content a little bit harder right now, and I didn't know what to upload. So I've been playing a little of Teemo Ezreal on ladder, and I just wanted to share a video on it. I'm running one of Sejuani in the deck, just because when Sejuani levels up, it's actually funny when you just get to freeze the board with how your deck works because of the shrooms. So we'll get into some games and have some fun. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so we're going up against an Invoke deck. Usually they run Aphelios Zoe, but this one has only a Zoe in it. And it's a pretty much an Invoke deck with a splash of Atrocity. So we gotta be careful not to drop too low and have a flash freeze in case they have an Atrocity. Ballistic Bolt is nice. Wait, but never mind, we have Peddler now. Peddler is actually really insane this matchup. They don't have a lot of access to removal cards. So once we drop Peddler, it's very hard for our opponent to remove it. We don't have... I could Mystic Shot this Goat, but if he has a Pale Cascade, we get blown out. So I'll just let it through. I'll drop the second bot and just pass. So now I drop my Peddler, and if my opponent just passes here, I'll pass back. If not, which most likely he won't, I'll play the ignitions. Okay, so now we can play both our ignitions and deal damage. There's well, I could open attack with everything and play Troll Chant to keep the unit alive, but I kinda like just playing the ignition and just keeping it safe. But that's also a line, like you could actually open attack, play your Troll Chant on whatever the goat blocks and push extra damage. But this is also fun. Two Val Temple is actually insane for him. It gives him so much value. We do have to block this though. And the issue is, I could just let this through, but I'm gonna play Troll Chant. This might, like my opponent might play Pale here, and he'll kill my unit, so we can't really do anything about it. He can also Hush. Oh. Moonlight Affliction. That's 5 mana. I'm kind of fine with that, but like it doesn't really affect his mana curve because of the Vault Temple. They're giving him insane value of mana. There's no value in playing Ignition this turn. I mean, it's 1 damage, but I'd rather just bank the mana for something else. Alright, so I can play the Ignition here and then we see what he wants to do and we react to it. Mountain Scryer, the thing is we don't know what he could take, but it's what we can think of is possibly an Obliterate or a Meteor Shower. That's what I'm considering my opponent would take. If he wants to go the defensive route. If he wants to go the offensive route, he probably took a really big unit and he wants to just go face with it. Zoe's an issue if she levels. And Skyer, the goat is getting really buffy right now. Ezreal here is fine just for the mana. And thing is, we don't have Troll Chant, or we used Troll Chant, we kinda wasted it. I think we shouldn't have used it there. If we had Troll Chant here, it would have been nice. Yeah, if he has his Meteor Shower, we can't really save anything with it. And he has Meteor Shower, and we can't really save our Peddler sadly. But we can play Mystic here on the Zoe, kill the Zoe. They don't run Vigor in that deck. And we put 3 Shrooms in his deck, which is nice. I could attack with Ezreal, but I don't wanna... Like, he could have top decked a Hush. I don't wanna risk it, to be honest. Founder is actually the best card we can top deck right now. It's actually the best card we can actually top deck right now. Like, I don't think there's any better card we could get right now. So, if he priority passes, we could play... Yeah, we can still start with Foundry depending on what he does. But he got a unit off of that, so it could be the Destroyer. And he could actually play it this turn. Because of the Vault Temple. Okay, so he passed. I'll just drop Foundry, like there's no punish for it. If he has the Destroyer, we have Archer to freeze it. So we have an answer already. This is actually not risky at all. We can just block the goat. And we carry on, yeah. This is fine. And we play the Ignition just not to waste mana. Okay, just pass. The thing is, he could have Atrocity. He has to always be careful of Atrocity. Because his goat is like 12-6 now. And it's only gonna get buffier. And it could end the game. If we don't have a Flash Freeze ready for it. Took 4 damage here, that's actually really good for us. I can attack with his... I wanna see if he has a Hush actually. Okay, so he had a Hush. He actually had it way in the back of the deck, so... he had it for a while. I'm gonna play the Flash Freeze here. I'm not sure if it's worth for baiting the Hush out. Because Flash Freeze is actually really important in this matchup. Maybe it wasn't worth. But regardless, like we're gonna have to level up Ezreal at some point of the game. I think this is fine. We also have Harsh Winds and we have another freeze. So I guess it's fine. And here's the Great Beyond. Really scary. We have to play the Ezreal Mystic Shot. Because we need to take the Spell Shield out to set up for the Harsh Winds next turn. And Zoe. We don't have an answer for Zoe. So we play Ignition here. Just because of the mana. It's 1 damage, that's fine. And we end round. The thing is, if he... Okay. So we wanna... I'm actually amazed he attacked with Zoe, that's really weird. But yeah, we'll block like this. And this levels my Ezreal. Which is nice. Ezreal, leveled Ezreal will deal a lot of damage. And I want to keep my Ballistic Bot alive. So I'll start with Elixir. He's gonna try to trigger his Vault Temples to buff his Mountain Scryer to kill my ballistic bot. Ballistic bot is important right now because he's offering 2 damage each turn because of the Ezreal ability. So keeping him alive is really important. 2 damage each turn is really good. I'm not sure what he stole from me. Did I play... I didn't play anything that could kill my Ezreal, right? No, Mystic Shot doesn't do it. Unless he wants to pale into Mystic Shot. Okay, he still Flash Freeze. And now he can kill my bot. I can save the bot with a Troll Chant, which I'm going to do here. And we still push in 2 damage, which is also good. Like right now the bot is actually a carry, because Ignition, 1 mana, 2 damage is actually really good for us. This drops him to 9. Lunar Priestess, we still don't know what he might have taken. It could be another Meteor Shower. And sadly we can't save our Ezreal, but we have a second Ezreal in hand. In case he kills our Ezreal here. He discarded his Guiding Touch, which makes sense, he doesn't want to draw cards. Oh, he got an Equinox. Oh, that's actually sad. That's actually upsetting. I'll actually go for the Mystic Shot here because he can't Meteor Shower this turn. So I'll go for the Mystic and kill the Zoe, and we pretty much deal extra damage here. Okay. And we drew our Ezreal again, that's actually insane. We actually have lethal. It's down to 6, we have lethal in hand. I just can't go for it because if I do go for it, he could hush my Ezreal. Or he could heal his Nexus, and we're kinda blown out without our defensive cards, and we just lose the next turn. That's why I need them. Because let's say he drops something big here like the Destroyer. I could still Mystic Shot him with Ezreal. Take the Spell Shield out. And next turn I can Flash Freeze it, block the Great Beyond with the Ezreal, and block the Goat with the bot. And here's the Destroyer. So first of all, we want to take out the Spell Shield and see what his reaction will be. If he heals his Nexus, then we can't go for the lethal. If he just passes, then we burst, go for the lethal. So we'll see. We start with Mystic Shot. This drops him to 4 HP, which is exactly what we needed for. And like, we're doing our play without risking defeat. Like, if you use Mystic Shot on the Nexus, you won't be taking the Spell Shield out. And he actually gave us priority. Now we just burst, speed, win the game. And yeah, GG. Even though like the game looked favorite for me, my opponent could have easily won there. He could have another Spell Shield in hand, and then we couldn't have frozen anything. He could have, when he attacked, he could have hushed his own Destroyer after I froze it, put in 7 damage, and then he could have atrocitied his own Goat into my Nexus and won the game. So it was actually pretty close to him winning late game. Oh yeah, GG. It was a fun game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.